Alright, after the Saiga 9 video, some viewers really wished for a full auto version. Problem? The SMG 19, so the weapon itself, costs almost double. Plus the requirements are different. But I was looking for a way to make it happen anyway. And there it is, the silent version for the SMG 19 for 52k rubles and the recoil optimized version for only 42k rubles. With a recoil of only 165 while still having 55 ergonomics, I think that's a pretty good result. It's a quick disclaimer, as always in the budget series we try to make the most out of as little as possible, and all you need for that are traders level 2, which are very easy to come by. Alright, without further ado. Now the full auto version is really handy when dealing with lagging enemies or moving targets in general. Also, the DPS is much higher, so I understand that so many people wanted the full auto version. The recoil is pretty low given that the SMG 19 has a much higher starting recoil than the Saiga 9, so again it allows for easy headshots. I use it against countless targets, from heavy PMCs to raiders to hatchlings. And it works surprisingly well against all of them for just a few bucks. So the main problem here was the SMG 19 is always 20k rubles or more, but that's already too much for the budget build. The solution here is the T-shaped block. Either collect them during raids, I mean they're practically everywhere, or buy them on the flea market, but don't pay more than 2 to 3k rubles. They aren't worth more. This way you get the gun either for free or only for 12 to 15k rubles via the trade at Prapor. So now that we have the gun, let's start modding. First remove the magazine, that comes later. Then first the pistol grip, and there isn't really a grip that would be better for a cheap buck. The next real improvement would be the SAW, but that's $41, that's around 5k rubles, and that's too much for this budget build, so keep the existing grip. At the stock, just add the rubber pad, which lowers the recoil by additional 5% for only 3k ruble, that's amazing. Then for scopes, you could use the side-mounted Cobra reflex sight, but it looks really bad. So I prefer the Ishmash cover and the Cobra reflex sight on top. Plus, when you use this version, you get an additional 5 ergo for only 3k rubles. Then add a shade cover to the scope for additional ergonomics. For the hand grip, we use the Polymer AK100 series, just like last time, but this time we use the AK4 grip. This gives us more recoil control for a cheap buck. And then the laser pointer as always, so we can land those easy hipfire snipes again. Now comes a special one. Either use the Saiga 9 muzzle brake that gives you a lot of recoil control and saves you around 10k rubles, or use the Vidyat silencer to be more sneaky on the map. It's really up to you what you prefer. For the ultimate budget build, the muzzle brake would be a lot cheaper, of course, around 10k rubles cheaper to be precise. And voila, that's the new full auto version for around the same price. So buy the parts, check if somebody got a better offer by removing the trader filter as always, and assemble it. For magazines, I recommend the 30 Max, because with 700 RPM you will run through those things really quick. In terms of ammo, there is the new 7N31, which can get you a one-hit headshot kill against even tanky opponents, but they are absurdly pricey. Alternatively, you could use the AP63, which shreds level 4 armor in just 3 to 5 hits. So I personally would recommend you fill your mag with 5 to 10 bullets AP63 or 7N31 to shred the armor, and the rest, so the last 20 to 25 bullets, you fill up with PSTGZH to crush the rest of the armor and kill the target with the least amount of rubles while still being effective. But put the cheap armor first, because what you put in the magazine last will get shot first. Alternatively, you could just buy the cheapest ammo, of course, and aim for the head like before. That's up to you. I personally use it with 5 AP shots and the rest PSTGZH. And I could run with that so far. So equip it and put a smile on your PMC's face. Alright, thanks for watching. If you have questions or feedback in general, please leave it in the comment section below. Leave a like if you liked the video, and if you want to see more, of course subscribe. See you in the next video, or in game, who knows.